Good morning and welcome to Arithmetic lesson 127. Let's begin with our fractions. We are going to reduce, and remember we are dividing by the top and the bottom by the same number. Go ahead and see if you can do these quickly. 6/18 equals 1/3. 10/15 equals 2/3. 10/25 2/5. Very good. And the last one, super easy. 6/12 equals 1/2. Remember, we're dividing by 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom to find an equivalent fraction. Good job. Let's try our improper fractions. These are bigger on the top, smaller on the bottom. That makes it an improper fraction. So we're going to use the dividing line to divide. 24 divided by 5. Here we go. How about 10/2? Very good. That's 5. And 16/4. 4. Very good. I hope you're getting them before I do. 27 divided by 9 is 3. And the last one, 24 divided by 5. This is a mixed number. You get 4 and 4/5. That is a mixed number, 4 and 4/5. Very good. So today we're going to talk a little bit about line graphs. And line graphs, we are going to use information to plot our points. In order to do that, we have some points here on the board, and we are going to plot them on our graph. This is our line graph. And if we had a point named 5, 5, I would always start on the bottom, go across 5 and up 5, and right where they meet in the middle, that's where you put your dot. Okay, you're starting 10/15. Again, we're always going across first, 10 and up 15, and putting our marker there. Make sure that you can see it, that is dark enough. And our last one is 15/20. 15 and up 20, that's all the way at the top. When we connect them, we always connect them in order. Do not go back and forth, connect them in order from here to here. So we're going to go from here to here, connect them with a line, and then from here to here, connect these two. Very simple. So the ones on your worksheet are a little bit more complicated. You have a few more lines, but it's not hard. So you are just going to make sure you go in order from left to right, okay? On your worksheet, you should have filled out already because you were home last week, and there were a few questions on there that needed to be filled out. So grab your worksheet if you need to, and let me give you those numbers that you should put in there. The first one is 103,260,000. And I'll be checking those when you hand those papers in to me, so make sure you write that number. Again, letter A is 103,260,000. Letter B, 14,180,000. Again, 14,180,000. Make sure you have those commas in the right place and your zeros. Letter C, 500,006,006. Again, letter C, 500,006,006. There's a lot of zeros in that number, boys and girls, so make sure you're correct. And the final one, letter D, is 3,002,500. Again, letter D, 3,002,500. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to do a few of them. The questions on your worksheet, I'm going to show you how to do them. Hopefully you got them right. If not, go back and check your work. This one is reviewing fractions. Remember, we cannot add fractions that have different denominators. So you need to change them. So we're going to change each one of these to a new fraction. How do we pick that fraction? Remember, you're going to look at your denominators 4, 3, and 6 and find the one that works the best. Obviously, you cannot use the largest one because 4 is not divisible by 6. So we're going to use 12. You pick 12 and put 12 for all of them. Remember how we find equivalent fractions. 4 times something equals 12, and that's good, 3. So what we do on the bottom, we need to do to the top. So 1 times 3 is 3. And 3 times 4, good job. And 1 times 4 is 4. And 6 times something is 12. It's 2. And 2 times 1 is 2. Now they're all the same fraction. So we have 3 plus 4 plus 2 equals 9 over 12. Now we add our whole numbers. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 8 is 21. Boys and girls, you know Mrs. Best can't leave her fractions that way. They need to be reduced. Remember the rule? If we can reduce, we must reduce. Don't forget. So 9 over 12, we continue with our large 21. It stays the same. And we are going to find an equivalent fraction for 9 twelfths. Well, what is an equivalent fraction for 9 twelfths? We're going to reduce it. We're going to say that both 9 and 12 are divisible by, you got it, 3. So we're dividing by 3, and you have 3. We're dividing the 12 by 3, and you get 4, and this is my final answer. Did you get that on your paper that you did last week? Make sure to check. Letter C says 3 1/5 times 5/6. We're going to change our mixed number to an improper fraction. Remember how we do that? 3 times 5 equals 15, plus 1 is 16. That's our numerator, and we keep the denominator the same. We rewrite this fraction over here, and we cancel. How do we cancel? We divide by the same number. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. We can cancel 16 and 6, can't we? They are both divisible by 2. Very good. So here we get 8, and here we get 3. And our final answer should be 8 over 3. Can we leave an improper fraction as our answer? No, we can't. We need to divide 8 by 3, and you get 2 whole, and 3 times 2 is 6. 2 are left over 3. And that, again, is your final answer. Check your paper. We're going to go back. We did this a lot. And I know you guys remember those steps. So first thing you do is write your steps. Very good. Simple as that. Go ahead and find out if you're going from larger to smaller or smaller to larger. A cup and an ounce. Fluid ounces. How many ounces in a cup? 8 ounces. Very good. So that is our number. That's our special number. We give it an S. And we find out that we are going to go from larger to smaller because a cup is larger than an ounce. So larger to smaller. And we go from larger to smaller, we need to multiply. When we multiply by 8, what number do we multiply? 8 times 3 equals, I forgot my box. So OZ is here, equals OZ, very good. 8 times 3 is 21, and you get 21 ounces is, 21 ounces is your answer. Check your work. I hope you got that one right. Then the last one we're going to do together today is 6.5 bushels equals how many pecks? Oh, boys and girls, we have to remember how many how many bushels are in a peck. Which one is larger, bushels or pecks? Do you remember? Do you remember? Let's see. There are 4 pecks in a bushel, right? There are 4 pecks in a bushel. So if there's 4 pecks in a bushel, I need my steps. First thing you do, then you're going to change this to pecks. You put your little box around it. Now, we have 6 1/2. I'm sorry, so let's go back to step 1. We know that we're going from bushels to pecks, and that's larger to smaller. And we know that when we go from larger to smaller, we multiply. We also know that there are 4 pecks in a bushel. That's our special number. And we know that 6 1/2 times 4. Well, doesn't sound so complicated. We do need to change this number to a to an improper fraction. We do that by multiplying 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1 is 13 over 2. Then we can multiply by 4 over 1. Don't forget to put it over 1. Make it into a fraction. And we can go ahead and cross cancel here. This would turn into a 2 and a 1. 13 times 2, can you guess? 13 times 2 is 26 over 1. We need to make sure that we are leaving this as a whole number. Ran out of room here. Check your work. Okay, we are going to stop here because you have a quiz. I will go ahead and walk you through that quiz in the next video. Make sure that you log on to Google Classroom. Take your quiz. Be careful to write in an answer for each question.